everyone, it's Amy from Nailpolish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today we are here with, of course, a massive empties video. I might not even do all of this in this video because it could be about 6 hours long. This is my beauty empties. I go through everything that I've used up, beauty, skincare, makeup, all of that, mini reviews. And I'm going to try and be better and more efficient and quicker, so let's get into this. I'm just going to literally randomly grab and go, and then when we get to a certain point of time we'll just stop. I think that's probably the best way to do things. So the first thing we have grabbed is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleanser in the Jelly Milk formula. I tried the original gel cleanser and I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd pick up the Jelly Milk because I like the original and I'd like to try new skincare. But I did not like this. It didn't remove makeup very well. It didn't leave me feeling very hydrated. So I wonder what the key component is between them, because one I loved, but this is going to be a no, but I did still use it up. We're not starting this video off very well. Another no product from me is the Beauty Crop Glow Milk in their Seal and Set. So this is a mini size. It was 65 mils. I got this in the Glossy Box Advent Calendar, I believe. The spray on this and the pump was just awful. I had to use about 6 mini pumps to get my whole face covered, and that's literally the reason why I wouldn't repurchase it. I went through it so quickly, probably too quickly, because I had to use so many pumps to cover my face. So it's going to be a no, purely based on the packaging. I used this up on my recent holiday, and because we're coming out into summer, so this is going to be 100% a repurchase. This is the Garnier Ombre Solaire Over Makeup Spray. This is wonderful. If you haven't tried it before, I highly recommend it. You literally put it on over your spray, so if you don't want to put SPF on originally, like for a while I didn't have a good SPF that I could put makeup over the top, so I would tend to spray this over the top instead, but now I've actually have both. I've got double SPF. Really great, really handy, doesn't leave a white cast. Can't talk any more highly about this enough. Get your SPF on. A shower gel. This is the Ted Baker Raspberry and Orange Blossom Shower Gel. This was nice. It smelled really nice. Out of interest, I looked up how much these cost, and it's about £8, which I would never pay for. It was literally just fine. It was no different than like a Radox to me. It was fine, I enjoyed it, would not repurchase based off of the price point though. We have a few Lush things just on the top here. So we have a Toby the Magic Cow Bath Bomb. I've used this several times. I'll put the picture up of what it looks like. It smells really nice, it's great bath art. My daughter's also picked up a few, so that is one that we have repurchased several times. I then have the Moon Bath Bomb. This was a large orange bath bomb with a kind of like a bit of a golden oil moon painted on it. I really don't like the big round bath bombs because I can't smash them in half, and putting one large bath bomb in a bath which costs about £6–7 is just a little bit of a waste to me, so I wouldn't repurchase that one just because of the practicalities of it, and I probably shouldn't pick it up in the first place. But it was a really nice scent, and all of that other than me not being able to break it in half was great. One is the Baby Rainbow Carrot in blue. This came out after Easter, and it literally was a little blue carrot that was a bubble bar. The only problem was it changed from blue to purple within a week of me having it. Sometimes you'd imagine that the colour changes if you've had the products for a really long time, but when we got this out to use it maybe a week after Easter, my daughter was like, hey, wasn't that meant to be blue? Absolutely it was. On the label it said it was, but it changed to purple. So that's my only complaint. A huge Silfrican hairspray. This is in the Firm Hold. Me and my husband shared this. Silfrican is our brand of choice. Have already repurchased. A Nivea Argan Oil Diamond and Argan Oil Shower Care Cream. I don't really like shower creams. I love ones that foam up, something jelly and foamy. I got this as probably like a Christmas gift or something. So again, I used it, but I would not repurchase. A couple of wax melts. The first one is the Hotel of Dreams wax melt from a certain Becca lacquer. This was an exclusive scent, and it was meant to smell like the Disneyland hotels. This is my favourite scent that I've ever had from her. It's unbelievable. I'm devastated that it's not in the permanent line, and I'm on a campaign to make it part of the permanent line. Love. And I had 2 samples from the G-Man. Both were in their Tonka Bean and Myrrh scent. I've had myrrh in a wax melt before, and I would never have been able to tell you what myrrh smelled like, but apparently I like it. Enjoyed both of those. And the last wax melt for now is one from Vapid Wax. I will link all the indie wax melts down below. Vapid is like a nail polish brand as well, but they do also do wax melts, and this is in the scent Rainbow Island. I got this as a free gift at PBE when I went to the event last year. It was just thrown into my VIP bag. I really love the smell. I don't know what Rainbow Island's meant to smell like. It kind of smelled like rainbows. whilst on holiday. It had a really good scent throw. This lasted a really long time. Would 100% be more interested in Vapid Waxes. We have a bubble bath. This is the Imperial Leather Pampering Bath Soak in Marshmallow and Rose. This doesn't really have a scent, and that's why I like it. I like to sometimes put a little bit of bubbles into my bath if I'm going to use a bath bomb, because I just don't like bathing in like unbubbled water, which may seem strange, but it's just me. So I normally grab this one because I know it's going to great bath, bubble bath, but it's not going to give me a lot of scent throw, which won't affect the bath bomb. I know I'm high maintenance, so I would repurchase. I have two deodorants. The first one is the Shore Non-Stop in Cotton Dry, and I have the Nivea Double Effect Quick Dry. I am going back to a stick deodorant rather than a spray, because I hear that these have got not good at things, in like the chemicals and not good that are involved in them. So I'm trying a stick roll-on deodorant, which we will talk more about in other Empties videos. Actually, no, we might talk about it in this video. We're going to talk about it in this video, so I would not repurchase them because I'm trying different ones instead, but I did used to really love these. A really old Beauty Blender Pro. This one is just disgusting and it needs to go. I've really been using a lot of brushes to apply my makeup recently, and I know that's really hit and miss. Some people love this, some people love the brushes. I'm back to being a brush gal, so possibly wouldn't repurchase. Scooped up the last of the Lush stuff. So we do have a fresh face mask in BB Seaweed. First time trying this one as a sample. Normally when you trade in black pots, you get a free face mask for free, obviously. I really like this one. It smelled like you were at a spa. It's got a seaweed, aloe vera and honey, a little bit of rosemary oil. Really loved it. Would 100% repurchase. Great item. And I used up the Relax gift set. So there was a Twilight bath bomb. Twilight is one of Lush's staple scents. Again, I will put up pictures here of these items. And it's, yeah, Dreamy Lavender and Tonka. Really like that. Have used it many times. And the other bath item in here was the French Kiss Bubble Bar. Again, it kind of looks like a pyramid with a little bit of lavender in the top. Similar sort of vibes to the other items in here. But it was a super messy, crumbly bubble bar. Normally they're harder, they hold their shape. This one kind of just crumbled too much. So possibly wouldn't repurchase that one, but I did enjoy Twilight. A Snow Dragon bath bomb. This is from the Christmas range. I loved this one a lot. It had a really nice refreshing smell to it, and it looked like a dragon. Super cute. And Follow the White Rabbit was another bath bomb similar to the cow one that I spoke about earlier, where it looks like it's white, and when it bleeds out, the colour when you put it in the bath, it bleeds colour, which is a little bit morbid saying that. But it looks really great. Again, great smell. Would repurchase. Random item. I have a toothpaste. This is the Colgate Max White Luminous. Would repurchase. I'm not super fussy about toothpaste as long as it's whitening. Back to wax melts. I feel like this may be chaotic, but I am getting through things slightly quicker than normal. So we also have two samples of Twilight blush from the G-Man. Again, it was the same as the kind of concept of the ones that I got earlier. I really like the smell of it. I have a certain like note palette that I really love, and they can all smell the same, but to me they smell slightly different. So it smells similar to other things named Twilight, and I really liked it. That's not a very good review. It was nice. And another one from a certain Becca Lacquer, and this is Sherbet Zombie. It's a really sweet, sugary, sherbet smelling product. I also got this in a cuticle oil. I really liked it, and I like Becca's wax melts a lot, so would repurchase. Now I can see the bottom of the box. I'm trying to go into a little bit more categories. So I'm showing you this just because I got it in a glossy box, so it feels like I should. So this is the Stress Check Clean Hands from This Works. This is a hand sanitizer, but my goodness, it smelled awful. So strong. No, I think it's a bit of a weird thing to send us in a glossy box anyway. Because of COVID, they obviously thought that this was an appropriate beauty item, so no. Care products, so I have the L'Occitane shampoo, a little sample, got this in a glossy box again. No, for me, it was going to be a no. I have problems with items, which is the next one I'm going to talk to you about as well, where if they're too thick and luxurious, for my really fine hair, they just don't work. So if you have thicker hair or dry hair, this will certainly be nice, I'm sure. It smelled lovely, but just for my hair type, no. The same for the Sol de Janeiro Strengthening and Smoothing Shampoo. It smelled incredible. Everybody knows the Sol de Janeiro scent. It smelled exactly like that. I really loved using it, but I had to find a way to make this work with my hair. So again, dry hair, curly hair, this is going to work amazing for you. But I had to use the tiniest little bit. I then couldn't use any other product, any conditioner in my hair, because otherwise it would all be too greasy. So it's just not made for me, but it was nice, smelled nice. Curly hair girls, get on that. I have another one of the Planter conditioners for fine and brittle hair. I really love this. This is the second one that I've tried. I've repurchased a third one. I really feel that this is making a difference, and I'm focusing on hair at the moment, which we've spoken about in a few of these videos, where I feel like my hair is very, very fine. It's getting finer as I get older, so I'm trying to do some treatments and some things just to kind of help if I can, and I found this is really, really effective in helping that, so yes. One makeup item, the Thick and Rouge Satin Soft Blurring Primer. I've used this twice. It's really, really lightweight, super lightweight, like kind of putting like water gel cream on your face. I liked it. I've obviously had 2 bottles of it, which I've used it up, but I don't know whether I love it enough to actively go and seek it out. But if another one came into my life, I wouldn't be mad about it. I tried out the kind of Instagram hype viral bottles of the Sassy Shop Bath Whipped Soaps. This is in the Smell and Colour Neon Unicorn, which kind of looks like the packaging. I want to say the hype is real. I did love this. It smelled incredible. It was so fun. It was great for lathering up, for using it as a shaving balm, for shaving your legs. So I did really buy into that. I really enjoyed it. Was this worth £8? I'm not sure. I probably will repurchase at some point just because they are a fun little treat. A small pinch does really go a long way. So I'm really on the fence that it is bougie and extravagant, but I loved it. Sitting on my feet to avoid you seeing my cardboard boxes and mess, but my feet are numb, so welcome to the chaos. Skincare is what we're finishing off with. The first one is the e.l.f. Bounce Back Jelly Cleanser. I've used this more than once. It's not the best for taking off makeup, but it is really soft and it's not harsh in any way. So what I would do is if I had like a mud face mask or anything on, once I washed the face mask off, I would just take a little bit of this to kind of take off any residue, because I knew it was not going to add too much to my skin, but in a good way. The same as what I was talking about with the bubble bath earlier, if any of that makes sense. Would repurchase. A toner, this is the Vegan by Happy Skin's Original Skin Essence Toner. That was a mouthful. With chamomile, natural ingredients, cruelty-free and vegan. I like this. It was one of those sample products that again came from a Glossy box or a Birch box. Used it up, was happy to use it up, but I don't know if I'd actively look for it to repurchase. The Boscia Mermaid Fire and Ice Peel Off Mask. I love this. I really, really enjoyed it. It's like an oil slick mermaidy duochrome finish, so it looks really fun. It's fun to apply. It's fun to peel off. It gave me a really nice like cold burst of kind of like cryotherapy, so I definitely would repurchase. It was fun and it worked really nicely. I'm going to try and get everything finished because I've got a few items left and I can think we're just going to scrape this under a time, which I'm kind of comfortable with. I had a sample of the Glam Glows Bright Eyes Eye Cream. I've used this before. It's nice. Would I repurchase again? Possibly. An Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This is interesting to me. I really liked putting it on my face. It smelled nice, it applied nice, it soaked in really beautifully, but I'm not sure what it added to my life. Maybe if I used this religiously, like every day for a few weeks, I would get more of a sense from it. I know that everyone loves Estee Lauder and their skincare. I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy this, but I'm just not sure what benefits I would get to whether I could justify the price. So yeah, if someone wants to buy me this, I'd happily use it. I have the Dermatologica Daily Microfoliant Scrub. This was odd, this was weird. I had to get my head around it because it's a strange product. It's essentially a powder. You pour it out onto your hand, you add a tiny bit of water and it lathers up into some sort of paste. It's all made out of like very soft items. Yes, so a rice-based powder with rice enzymes and salicylic acid. So it's a really good scrub if you are sensitive and you don't want to get too scrubby and too deep in there. I used it up, I happily used it up, but I don't think I would repurchase. And a very, very bougie item here is our penultimate thing, and this is the Tasha Water Cream. I love this. I shouldn't have because it's just so expensive, but I get the hype. It made my skin feel incredible. I loved how it smelled. I loved the formula, the texture, everything about it was an experience. It made me feel very luxurious when I was putting it on. And I would love someone to buy me this, like with the Estee Lauder, because I don't think I'll ever purchase this myself. So expensive. And we're going to round out the video with that deodorant that I was talking about earlier. Again, it's a bit of an Instagram type thing, but I have bought one of the Wild deodorant cartridges, which is more of a roll-on container component. I'm pretty sure Wild is a worldwide company, but this is in their Ocean Mist scent, and this is why I decided to try this. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I love anything that is scented like the ocean, which I know is a weird descriptive, but I love ocean smelling things. This was part of their Little Mermaid release. I think that's what they do. They do like very limited releases of scents as well as having a core line. So I picked up 2 of these, and I also picked up another one of their range with the canister. So far I'm really enjoying this. It's very, very hot today and I feel very fresh considering it's like 9:30 at night. So yeah, I'll keep letting you know how I feel. But so far it's a very good first impression, and I'm looking forward to trying the other ones that I've got. I am so proud how I went through that, but I'm very aware that now when I edit this it's going to turn into just like verbal diarrhea, as I've probably just rushed through talking about that because I didn't want the video to be ages long. Let me know any of your thoughts, comments, recommendations of products, everything like that down in the comments. Thank you for sitting through this one, and I will see you soon.